Hi, I'm Rachel, welcome to my channel. This video is another in my series of wardrobe basics. Today I'm tackling the shirt. I've chosen 10 patterns. Some of them you might call blouses, but most of them are button through. So as I say, I've chosen 10. I'm going to review them all and we will catch up at the end. Okay, so we're starting off with La Chemise Boyish from Atelier Brunette, which is a take on the classic shirt, I guess. It's a paper or PDF pattern. It's termed as advanced, maybe level 4 to 5, and I think that's from 1 to 5, if I'm thinking right. Euro size is 34 to 50. So essentially, I mean, from the front it looks like just a loose straight shirt with your classic shirt collar with a stand, a button through placket and a front patch pocket. But if you look at the back, you've got some nice detailing. You've got a round shirt tail hem at the back, which I think is slightly longer than the front, and you've got the back yoke and then a deep pleat detail, a centre back pleat, and really nice cuffs and a button on your cuff opening there as well. Placket rather than cuff opening. So a really nice twist on a classic shirt there, which I think would just be a really useful piece. You could layer it, or you could wear it more formally. I think quite versatile in a classic shirt in cotton, or you could make it in a lightweight wool for the winter. Maybe it would look a bit more casual. Okay, so that was from Atelier Brunette, Le Chemise Boyish to begin. This is absolutely beautiful, from Maison Fauve, and to me it's more of a blouse, although it's called the Vittoria shirt. This is a paper pattern, sizes 34 to 52. So it's got a really lovely stand collar and the polo shirt placket centre front detail, which obviously doesn't go all the way to the hem, so it's not completely buttoned through. And it's got these shaped yoke details which are described as swallowtail yokes at the front and back, and you've also got a centre back seam. The shoulders are slightly dropped, so you've got this softer silhouette. The fit is slightly loose, and you have a cuff and a sort of relatively simple bound placket. I do think it's a really beautiful style from Maison Fauve, but as I say, I mean, they've called it a shirt, but it's almost more of a blouse because it's got that sort of softness to it, hasn't it? Really beautiful one. Okay, this next one I featured before in my main video about the capsule collection, and it's the Fibre Mood Tentsy shirt, and I just think it's a really nice, very simple, contemporary looking shirt. It's got this simple revere collar, it's buttoned through, midi length sleeves, a slightly rounded hem, very simple, but just a really lovely shape. And that's from Fibre Mood, and it's a PDF or paper, I believe. UK sizes 6 to 30. Okay, moving on. This is a new one that, well, I don't know how new it actually is, but I hadn't seen it before, and it's from McCall's, and it's the M8580. It's a PDF or paper, sizes 6 to 14 or 16 to 24. They have 2 size sets. So you've got some variations going on here. The main thing you can see is that you've got 2 different lengths. So both styles, or actually both, you've probably got about 4 styles there, haven't you, or 3 styles, have a collar with a collar stand and a button through centre front placket. They have princess seams at the front and darts at the back, and the sleeves are really interesting. They're called barrel sleeves, so they're, I think, is that a 2 or possibly a 3-piece sleeve? I don't know whether there's a seam underneath. And then you've got the darted shaping into this seam, which I think is really interesting. I also like one of the short versions has got a shaped front hem, or you can go for the straight hem, or you can just go for the longer version, which I think has got side splits in it. But I just think it's just a really sort of fresh looking shape, and I love the way that it's slightly fitted into the waist as well. So that's from McCall's, the M8580 paper or PDF, which makes me think it's relatively new if it's also available in a PDF. I could be wrong. This next one from Naomi. Now, I have been looking for something like this for a while because I really want to make a sort of a version of a man's dress shirt, and this kind of fits the bill, although I'd like it to be a bit more fitted, so this might be my starting point. So it's a Naomi pattern. It's the Me2104, paper or PDF 8 to 16 or 18 to 26. Classic details here: collar stand, centre front button down placket, a nice cuff with gauging, a band opening and 3 buttons on each cuff. But what makes it is the centre front bib detail with the pleats in it. I think it's really lovely, and in the photograph they've actually used contrast for the pleated bib for the collar stand and cuffs, which is really interesting. But I think you could maybe, if you could, I've got some lightweight piqué, white cotton piqué that I bought in Mood Fabrics, and I'm looking for a shirt pattern, or I want to create a shirt to use like just a plain cotton shirting along with the piqué, so you've got that contrast of texture. So possibly I could use the plain white cotton shirting for all of the garment, with the exception of the collar stand, the centre front placket and the cuff, which could be in the piqué. I don't know, what do you think? I think that could be quite nice, and some really nice mother of pearl buttons. Anyway, so yeah, so I was really interested to see that pattern when I was doing my research. If any of you have made any of these, please chip in and share your experience. I know you always do, so all those comments are welcome. This is a lovely one. This is from the assembly line, and it's called the Front Pleat Shirt, paper or PDF for sizes extra small to 3 times extra large. So you have these 2 really interesting front angled pleats coming from the neck at the front. It looks like a slightly dropped shoulder. It's got a V-shaped pleat at the back going into the back yoke, and simple short sleeves that can be rolled up. And also, which is quite often the case with their patterns, you've got instructions for it to be lengthened, and you can also, if you choose, sew it with a hidden front button placket. I'm not getting my words out very well today. So instead of the standard button through detail at the front, you can have a hidden placket, which would be really nice, wouldn't it? So it's a lovely one from the assembly line. Okay, I've made this one, and it's right here on the stand, and I've made it in a Liberty print. You've probably seen it before because I made it, I don't know whether it was this year or last year now, I can't remember. Anyway, I've made it, and it's a great pattern. It goes together really well. It's really cute. It's quite short, not cropped, but it's quite short, and it's just a lovely shape. And it's So Over It Libby blouse, PDF sizes 6 to 20 or 18 to 30. It's boxy. It's described as a cropped hem. I don't think it's that short. It's got a revere collar with a partial stand at the back, so you've got quite a nice fit to it. Doesn't sit too flat. Back yoke with a bit of gauging into it, and short sleeves with a grown on cuff. Really simple. Just a lovely shape, and here it is. I've made it, so I'm going to make some more of those for next summer. So a really good pattern from So Over It. That's the Libby blouse. Okay, I featured this one before, I think on a blouse or a shirt pattern review that I did, and I particularly like it, and it's the Jenna blouse. Loose fit, straight silhouette, front bust arcs, double back yoke, drop shoulder, long set-in sleeves, button cuff, bound opening, centre front buttons, and it's a really classic shape, and I like the way they've done it in a really nice fluid fabric. I particularly like Vicky Sews patterns. I'm making a pair of their trousers at the moment, and the instructions are really good. And they I think they sort of, they have a bit more extra information to help you get a really good finish. So I think they're really exceptional patterns. So available in sizes 34 to 52. Those are Euro sizes, and if you're familiar with Vicky Sews patterns, they come in 4 heights. So that's the Jenna blouse from Vicky Sews. Okay, this is a really unusual shirt, and I haven't seen it before, and I think it's absolutely lovely, and it has several variations. So it's from pattern Fantastique, and it's the Phen shirt. It's a paper or PDF, sizes 6 to 26. So you can see in the line drawings on the right hand side of my infographic, which is up here somewhere, so you've got either this tie collar, which is in the photograph as well with a matching tie cuff, or you can have a standard shirt collar and a collar stand and just a regular button cuff. And I love the way they've made it in the photograph in this sort of cotton voile with these patch pockets, so it's semi see-through, and I think it's got that deep back yoke with a an inverted pleat at the centre back as well. I just think it's particularly lovely. So just to sum it up, so you've got 3 collar options, a shirt collar, a stand collar or a tie, 2 cuff options, either just a standard button cuff or a tied cuff. It's got a drop shoulder. The sleeve is a back wing style, and it's nipped in at the high hip at the hemline. So a really, really interesting style there from pattern Fantastique. And last but by no means least, we have a style from Simplicity S8889, and it's a Mimi G, and I think this is a really great little boxy number. I really like it. It's a paper or PDF, sizes 6 to 14, 16 to 24. So it is a button through shirt. It's got a concealed centre front button wrap, collar, stand, back yoke with the centre back pleat, and it's got this high-low hem detail. You can see from where she's standing sideways to us, and you can see it's quite a contrast with the high-low, high at the front, low at the back, but not too high. Short sleeve, and I imagine the actual hem is faced because you've got that shaping. Lovely, really, really, really nice shape from Mimi G, from Simplicity, the S8889. So those are my 10 choices for wardrobe basics for shirts stroke blouses. So I hope you liked my selection. Have you made any? What are your experiences of making them, if you have made them? What did you make them in? How did they turn out? Have you got a favourite shirt stroke blouse pattern that you consider to be a really useful piece in your wardrobe that you make on repeat that I haven't featured there that you think we might like? Please share that below as well. I've asked before in the previous few videos, I'm going to do another viewers makes video in the new year. I'm filming this in December, and some of you have sent your makes in. Thank you very, very much for doing that. I'm collecting them all up, and when I've got enough in the new year, January or February, very dependent on how many of you send images in, I'll put them all together and I will do another video. So please, 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 it would be great to see photographs of you actually wearing your makes. If not, and you've got a dress stand, put them on the dress stand or on a hanger, or maybe you can lay them flat. Do tell us about the pattern you used, whether it's a commercial pattern, whether you made the pattern yourself or you hacked an existing pattern, your fabrics that you used, anything else that you think is of interest. And also please, if you can let me know where you are in the world, because I've had a submission sent to me from everywhere, and it's great, and it's just good to share that with everybody. So hope you enjoyed this week's video. I will see you next week. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye.